Do you ever panic when the doorbell rings or when you hear a knock on the door? I know I do. I'm always worried, especially if I'm home alone, that it's gonna be some strange man that I don't know. So I just tiptoe to the door, look through the peephole, and if it is some man that I don't know, then I just back away slowly, tiptoe back down the hall, and wait for him to leave. Most of the time though, I look through the peephole and there's nobody there. So I just cautiously open the door, and I'm so relieved to find out that it's just a package that has been delivered to my doorstep. You might panic when you hear the doorbell ring or a knock on the door for another reason. What if it's a friend? What if it's a neighbor? What if it's one of your kids' friends? Or heaven forbid, what if it is a relative or somebody from out of town dropping in unexpectedly? And then you worry, what will they think of me when they see my house? And heaven forbid, if I have to let them in, what if they have to use the bathroom while they're here? Can you relate to this? If you can relate to any part of this story, you're not alone. You're like millions of women in America who are living in homes that cause them to feel stressed, sometimes depressed and anxious. And I want you to know that if this is you, it's not your fault. And you might say, well, what do you mean it's not my fault? Of course it's my fault. I let my house get like this. But let me ask you a question. Did you do it on purpose? Did you sometime earlier in your life think, I have a goal that I'm gonna just start bringing random stuff into my house. I'm just gonna set it down wherever and leave it there until things are so cluttered that I don't know where anything is and I am just totally unhappy. Of course you didn't. Nobody says that. It happens gradually, and it happens completely by accident. It happened to me too. In fact, a few years ago, we were gonna move, and it took us a 40-foot semi-truck to load up all of our possessions. I'm gonna call it junk now, because when I did that, I realized we had wasted all of this money, and we had wasted all of this space on this stuff that didn't even really matter to me. And at that point, I knew that I had a problem and I had to do something about it. Well, my name is Melissa Howell, and I have created a one-of-a-kind home organizing program called Home Organization Made Easy, and I would love to invite you to join. It is the only personality-based program in existence, and what it does is it helps you use your natural gifts and talents as you declutter and organize your home. The first thing that you do in the program is you take an assessment to figure out which type of home girl you are. And home girls are just what I call the people who join the home program or Home Organization Made Easy program. And you'll discover whether you are a heroine, a dreamer, a model, or a superstar. And then you can start using those natural gifts and talents that you have as you declutter and organize your home. The problem with other organizing programs is that they're a one-size-fits-all program, but you are not like everybody else. You're a unique individual, and so you need a unique approach. And so that's exactly why I created this program. It really breaks my heart when I get messages from women like this. They say, I'm embarrassed to have someone open a cabinet or a drawer in my home. An unexpected guest would throw me into a tizzy. When they say things like, I feel like I'm not an adult and I have this dirty little secret. They say things like, I'm so overwhelmed and I don't know where to begin. I'm sad and depressed to be home on the weekends. I'd like to help my family learn to keep a clean, clutter-free home, but I can't get started leading them in the right direction. Or when they say things like, I'm angry at myself for the disorganization and I sometimes take it out on my husband, blaming him for being messy because it's easier than digging through my messy pantry, or because I actually don't even know what I have. I've several times gone out and bought something that I already had. We've been late to work or social functions trying to find the keys or the phone or the invitation. Clutter keeps me from having friends over. What would they think of me if they saw the pile of mail and magazines in the bedroom? I don't want this for you, my friends. There is a better way to live, and I want to show you how. I would love for you to step into that powerful woman that you are. Use your natural skills, your gifts, your talents to help you declutter and organize your home once and for all. You can do it. Join me. Let's do it together.